everyone, my name is Samantha Dutton-Jones and I'm a CPRS student volunteer. I'm here today with Andrew Frank, who is an instructor at the Kwantlen Polytechnic University Public Relations Program and the principal of Andrew Frank Communications. On Tuesday, March 17th, Andrew will be speaking at a CPRS event called The Importance of Media Releases as Storytelling Workhorses.
Mm-hmm.
So Andrew, thank you so much for being with us here today.
Thank you for having me.
So you're obviously talking about media releases and storytelling.
Mm-hmm.
So give us a bit of a background. How exactly did you get into public relations as a career?
Well, as a student, I was always really interested in media, and I did an undergraduate degree in broadcasting, so I thought I wanted to be a commercial director. So I loved images, I loved storytelling, and I always felt like I wanted to take those skills as a broadcaster and apply them to sort of good causes, if you will. And after I graduated, I did some nonprofit work, I did some organic farming, I had produced a deaf television show, a pilot for a deaf television show, so I'd done all these things related to these good causes, but then it was time to get a job. Mm-hmm. So I moved to the city, moved to Vancouver, and realized that public relations was a place that would allow me to tell stories, work with organizations and businesses I believed in, and apply these skills as a storyteller. So,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay, so in the title, The Importance of Media Releases as Storytelling Workhorses, What exactly do you mean by storytelling workhorses?
Well, so a workhorse is, an animal or machine that is very dependable, that does a lot of work. Mm-hmm. And I think everyone has that conception of news releases as being a basic storytelling vehicle, primarily for media relations. And absolutely, that's the primary function. But what I want to do with this talk is I want to look at some of the other roles that news releases play in the storytelling process, and in particular the organizing function they have. So getting an organization to develop its key messages, empowering its audiences internally, using a story to motivate its audience or its members. So there's a lot of other things I argue that news releases do beyond the primary role of media relations. So that's the kind of stuff I'm going to talk about.
Okay, and how do you think this information can relate to us as public relations professionals? How can this relate to how we use our material in everyday work life?
Well, in addition to a basic overview of news releases, which is useful for everyone, mm-hmm. We all get a little rusty in writing them sometimes. This is a talk that's really going to focus on the role of the public relations practitioner as a storyteller and the responsibilities that go along with that when you're telling a story on behalf of another organization or business. So it's a little bit of a different take on the news release writing process, and I guess sort of a behind the scenes in terms of what that process can do for your clients, for the organizations you might work for in the future.
Well, that's really great. I'm looking forward to seeing your event.
I hope you'll find it interesting.
Yeah. Once again, everyone, I am here with Andrew Frank. He will be speaking at the upcoming CPRS event called The Importance of Media Releases as Storytelling Workhorses on Tuesday, March 17th. We look forward to seeing you there. Bye.
Bye.